listener production.
Welcome to Take a Hike Podcast, a podcast that's going to be taking you through North Queensland's best parks and trails. Guiding us through the podcast today from the Townsville Bushwalking Club is Cherry Judge, Lewin Warnicky, and I'm Blair Woodcock. Before we get into our great adventure today, guys, what's been happening? Where have you been? What have you seen over the last week?
I haven't been doing much, but I have been actually exploring locally. I've been, as in town, I've been doing a lot of the tracks in Castle Hill. In fact, I spent last Saturday walking about 4 hours just on Castle Hill, just multiple tracks.
Just from one track to another, just going around and up and down?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, they connected all the trails at the base around the hill. Instead of going to the summit, you just go a circumference around.
No, I haven't done that. I kind of did
good.
Up and then down and then went on, literally just went on random tracks.
Exercise, nice.
And just found... and then I did get lost, but I found more tracks. So it was amazing.
That's insane. There's some beautiful stuff around Castle Hill, particularly after rain, I find as well, those hidden little creeks and waterfalls that appear.
Yes.
And I went for a ride with my father out to Cape Paloranda. There's like the Smedley's homestead out there. There's a historic...
You can ride there?
You can ride there, yeah.
Wow.
At low tide. It gets a bit muddy.
There's that little hut.
Yeah. Some information on the plaque there.
Yeah.
Out on the beach side of Paloranda.
It's near the Bowley River's mouth.
Oh, wow.
How do you get there? Smedley's. So you take the Smedley's track. You know, you go into the town common on one of the lagoon trails or one of the trails.
Freshwater.
Yeah. And then there's that intersection to turn left onto Smedley's.
Yeah, there's
trail.
a nice short bridge there.
And then you go around the base. How did you go? Yeah,
around the left side
around the left side. So
of Smedley's Hill.
Wow, okay. Well, we'll have to spend more time locally. We'll have to spend some time looking at Castle Hill and some time looking at Paloranda as well, because there's heaps of tracks out there.
Yes.
But today, we're taking a trip up to the Terraces. Is that right?
Yes, we are. So the Terraces is in the Bowling Green Bay National Park, which is south of Townsville, as if you're getting down towards there. Not very far out of town. And it is an absolute wonder.
It's probably many people's favourite hike. It's definitely mine and my parents' hike around Townsville.
It was discovered by the Townsville Bushwalking Club in the 60s. So it's been around like as a walk for many years.
I've seen so many great photos of the Terraces because we're talking, it must be on the side of, is it Mount Elliot down there? And it's just rocks after rocks after rocks with cascading waterfalls.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
which are the Terraces, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
A bit further around from Alligator Creek Falls if you're driving on the highway and the Guru area.
Okay.
So access is via private property, so you can't, and that is why it's still well preserved and pristine. You have to take permission from the property owner. So the best way to get there is with the Townsville Bushwalking Club. So we're doing some walks in October and November. So definitely sign up to our mailing list, and we can take you there. Lewin, let's describe the journey to the Terraces. It's just incredible. There's a set of slides there as well.
Yeah, the Palm Creek rock slides, they're pretty popular. Well, used to be pretty popular when the caravan park was open.
People used to have easy access, especially around from the caravan park, which was there, the Palm Creek Caravan Park, which was host to the Palm Creek Folk Festival. But that's been closed since, and access to those walks or to that track has been closed from that junction. But used to have, like our lovely crystal slides, it used to have actually these beautiful, very, very easily accessible rock slides. And from there, you keep walking up, and the walk gets slightly harder, and you see these spectacular terraces.
How far's the walk?
So it's about 12 kilometres return, and I would say it's a grade 5 walk.
Yes,
difficult,
it is.
rock hopping, off track.
Yeah, definitely, because you have to pretty much, you see these terraces as they go up and up and up, and you have to pretty much climb the sides of it. So you have to be confident, good shoes, confident that you can lift yourself up over those rocks.
Yeah, and it depends how far you go up the creek. So the Terraces is near the bottom of that creek features.
Yeah.
And then there's a few more waterfalls, and then you get to what's known as High Camp, and that provides views across Guru.
It does.
And out to the ocean, right?
Yeah. You can kind of be on through Chunda Bay and towards Cape Cleveland side.
Oh, that'd be stunning.
Yeah.
to camp up there and watch the sunrise over that would be absolutely beautiful.
Yes, it's beautiful. And then I think from there you can end up, like, it's called high camp, but...
it's not that high?
You know, it is high.
Oh, okay.
It is high, but it's
monolithic boulder up there.
Yes, it's a good stopping point before to take a breather before you actually push for the summit, which is Mount Elliot.
If you wanted to. Not many people do that, but it is a route that some people have taken, and I myself. You pretty much follow the creek up a bit further, and once you get to an impenetrable waterfall, you go steeply up the ridgeline and then follow the ridgeline to the summit.
How high is Mount Elliot?
Over 1,000 meters.
That's Terraces. Are there any other options? Like, you've got, obviously, the rock slides that are closed at the caravan park. You've got the Terraces. Are there any other options to do?
Yes, there's something called, there are many, but the ones that the club commonly go to are something called the Cascades and Hidden Falls.
The Terraces is high reward, low effort, medium effort. Cascades as medium to high reward, medium effort. And then Hidden Falls for me is... medium to high effort, medium to low reward.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well,
when you hear Hidden Falls, you get excited. This is going to be glorious.
It's a beautiful waterfall. I've just seen so many of them, and it's like a pretty slog of a walk to get out there, rock hopping up the creek.
But there's so many others.
Yeah, if you keep following the Terraces up, you have Ultima Falls, which is like King Falls and Crystal Falls. The name's confusing here, aren't they?
Yes.
And then there's a few more other waterfalls. I can't remember all their names off the top of my memory. But the Terraces is my favorite for all the variations of waterfalls there. And then even further north of that creek is other waterfalls that don't really have a proper name.
Yeah.
Are the Terraces visible from the highway? No. It's
such a unique set of, visually such a unique waterfall that it just stops you in your tracks. You kind of go, oh, can't believe this exists. So close to home.
I think you can see the Cascades from the highway, though, briefly, if you look for them.
I'm too busy driving.
That's fair. One quick question. We're talking about it when we talk to the Terraces, and we've spoken about it in previous episodes as well. Private property and the use. Obviously, you have to contact the owner, but how do you find the owner? How do you know who to call? How do you get this permission?
And that's the very difficult part. It requires a bit of effort on your behalf. If you don't know somebody who knows that person, you'll have to do your own research by asking around or looking up maps and then guessing, or looking at phone books, or researching online.
And that's the hard part, getting access, because especially the property owner for this one is a farmer. And so, naturally there's lots of reservations about people not doing the right thing, which happens quite often, more often than not. And so that's where relationships come in. And that's where actually walking the Bushwalking Club is a good thing, because we really do help nurture those relationships in order to minimize traffic that keeps going through their properties, but also there's a point of contact and an assurance that we'll be doing the right thing.
Yeah, so we've developed these relationships with the property owners over the 3 years.
Yeah, 62.
Thanks.
Definitely get in touch. If anyone wants to go and do the Terraces, we have got a few, we are always up for a walk. So people, generally, that's how we decide on walks for the month. Like someone says, I really want to do the Terraces. And we go, let's go.
TownsvilleBushwalkingClub.com, the place to go to sign up for that mailing list, find out about all the hikes that you guys have got coming up over the next weeks or months or however long. And there's one, I think, coming up to the Terraces this weekend, which I think I have a spare day, so I might head up. I've always wanted to do it. So
Cascades.
That'd be good.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for that. Next time we might chat about the local hiking we can do around Castle Hill and so forth, if there's that many of them. And
sounds good.
Thanks for that, guys. Stay safe on the trails, and we'll see you next time.
Happy hiking.
Happy hiking.